Hi guys, it's Legionero. Welcome back to the channel, and I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. If you saw my last video, you saw that I am trying to recreate my work bag. And here's the bag right here. The front has a pocket on the front, but the back just pretty much looks the same. So I am trying to recreate this work bag using some of my own fabric. So in the last video, you saw me take measurements of the bag as well as draw out the pattern for the bag. So now I'm going to cut out fabric and interface the bag, or interface the fabric. So what I am using a denim fabric. I'm going with my Old Faithfuls. And this is a cotton cloth fabric. I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is a cotton cloth that has a patchwork denim pattern. And I have some mesh fabric here, some black mesh fabric. And this, I didn't have any 1-inch black elastic, so this was 2 inches, so I just cut it in half. And this is going to go on the top of the mesh so that the pocket will stretch. At first I didn't think I was going to find anything, but then I found this in my stash and I just cut it in half. And this is a prototype bag, so it's okay if it frays. And what else do I have? Oh, I have my fusible fleece because this is a cotton cloth, so I'm going to back it with the fusible fleece to make it a little bit more sturdy. And yeah, that's it. You're going to need some fabric scissors, and you're going to need pattern weights. They're optional, but you need something to hold the pattern down while you are cutting the pattern out. So again, like I said in the last video, this is not a tutorial. This is just me experimenting, trying to recreate a bag. So a lot of the parts of the video may be in like a time-lapse fashion with some music playing in the background. So I am going to get started and figure out how I am going to do this bag. right, so I have all of the pieces cut out for the outside of the bag and the interfacing that goes along with it. I do not have to do anything with the mesh or the denim yet, which are the side panels and then the mesh pockets that go with the side panel. So I don't have to do anything with that yet. So I'm going to set it to the side. And I am going to start to press all of my pieces. So I'll tell you what I have. This is that little bottom panel strip. And I cut fusible fleece for that. And I have 2 pieces. This is my strap, and I forgot to do a pattern piece for my strap tabs. So this is my strap and my strap tabs. One thing, I do not recommend cutting fabric and your fabric is wrinkled because your measurements aren't going to be right. So don't be like me. Make sure you give your fabric a press or steam before you cut it. This is my bottom piece. I only needed one for right now. I do need one for the lining, but I'm not working with the lining yet. And I cut a fusible fleece for that. This is the front and the back piece, and I cut fusible fleece for those pieces. And this is the front pocket, and I just cut a lightweight interfacing, a SF101. I didn't cut 2 pieces, I only cut 1 piece of interfacing because I didn't want the pocket to get too thick because it's going on the front panel. Alright, so I'm getting ready to iron on all the interfacing. I'm going to speed through this part, but I did want to show you really quickly. When you're ironing on interfacing, you want to make sure that you have the wrong side of your fabric facing up. I'm just going to press this out a little bit. You want to take your interfacing, and it doesn't matter whether it's the lightweight interfacing or the fusible fleece, you do the same thing. The wrong side of your fabric is facing up. You take the bumpy side of your interfacing and place it face down on the wrong side of your fabric. I'll be using a pressing cloth just so to protect the iron and everything, but you can turn your steam off, and you just place your iron. You can hold your iron in places for 10 seconds and then lift it, or I don't really recommend going back and forth, but sometimes I find myself going back and forth just out of habit because that's how I usually iron my clothes. And the pressing cloth, the reason I like it, one, again, to protect your iron and your fabric, but it also helps to glide across the fabric a little bit better. And this is just some organza fabric that I'm using as my pressing cloth. You can lift up the edge of your interfacing. If it comes up, that means that you need to fuse it. You need to iron it a little bit more, but if it does not, then that means you fused it very well. And you can move on to your next piece. All right, and then I'm just going to speed through the rest of this. All right, so I got all the pieces cut and interfaced. And that's it for this video. So the next video, I will start to put all the pieces together for the outside of the bag. And then I will work on the lining. So the next video will be mostly me sewing this bag together and seeing if my experiment is working. So you all will get to see what I'm doing, mistakes and all. So all right, thank you for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And I will see you in the next one.